This FM 104.3. Good to meet
By the time I read 2020 no, na yeka no, say afro. Enti ye de ani kohwe 2021 say 2021 no. Yebebo modern ya cheche no foforo. Ti 2021 be kaya ye fiase de to ba ku mienu ba say o say aban nya sika kakra. Nti COVID levy nene nkeka ho ne ade ba so yen hwe ne yen bobo sika no kakra na yen se sika sam atofom e ka abeda ye so no yen hwe na yen fentuentua nti 2021 no oman no start etumpom biom in fact 2021 mpunto na ye ha nchichepum enum ne achiri po baako 5.1% growth as at 2021 po no na se ne anema bo faso kosro no emu apeja krampo no na eye 12.6% kai hu se ye betu 15 near the bar former bedu
7 point something
7.9 emu ye den crampo no emu epeja ba 12.5% inti na ye ware chem so ya sensi kwantimpon paso a ye be peja tia no near the bar 2022 say e wo se aban sikasem ye pejam na etumi pejam ne enya sika no dodo na se ye de boa impuntu ne ye pese ye san pejam na yetumi afiri mu akoya nim obekaya ye the levy e ba in November 2021 ene call parliament to parliament anim say yenya levy na ban nya ska ho na yemfanya adwuma because sene anema akọ no say ya moye ho modern na yenya sika amfanya adwuma na baby I pese ye free no yentumi mfiri levy yenya ebe kai ebe ye asem wo mamu ha sei
asa ankoi
there be kra ye kan ho asem ebe kan nyina ye tu kwan around the country chire mu say obia mwa na ye hwe ne yenye ankoyi ntisika ye hwe no ye nsanka just around that same time 2022 ni mfiti ase no
yeah
and antokwa started wo Russia and Ukraine in the Black Sea side ho nti afi wiase nyina ho kire toso mienu efi ase e bae nti ubekaya 2022 quarter 1 no ye call cabinet retreat miwie me ba higher ba be kire mu no mampanin ka say edi kan no aban expenditure entity so be 30% cut in government expenditure na yen fa hwade na ye mo ye ho modern say levy no be pick up na dia ye adwuma e ho na em say finance minister kobo kokko say hwe say ya nyire ye ho na say yankasa ya nhwe ammo ye ho akohoma agise ekogina ba bi kokko pacho na no ye kogina ba bi kokko pacho a ni nsunsu anso ebeba no me ne wo bia anye nyina de enti ye boye ho modern a na mum sika ye hwehwe no nyina ye beka ho no kra ye nsanka nti by June ending ye kokota 2 cabinet retreat no mampani e ka se wate de obia ka wo hu nkrata no de obia kire na mum osusu se ye mfi ase ne ne IMF oni nkomo na ye mpe broni sika be $3 billion amfanka de aye kire no nti sa bre no ne ye program bia ye frɛ no PCPEG. In fact, my main kind statement of 1st July 2022 at Miami issue here. The President of the Republic, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has authorized Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta to commence formal engagement with the International Monetary Fund, inviting the fund to support an economic program put together by the government of Ghana. And then the copy of program never show. This follows a telephone conversation between the President and the IMF Managing Director, Ms. Kristalina Georgieva, conveying Ghana's decision to engage with the fund. At a meeting on June 30, 2022, Cabinet indicated its support for this decision. The engagement with the fund will seek to provide balance of payment support. Ye clear about the IMF balance of payment support as part of a broader effort to quicken Ghana's build back in the face of challenges induced by the COVID-19 pandemic and recently the Russian-Ukraine crisis. Mechire mutuya statement aban emami issues adan say omampani ahye finance minister say wonfi ase ne IMF oni nkomo.
Yeah.
Na nhihye ya Ghana ban ya yese. Yesi kasemo na atofom fiti 2020 a ye pese ye pejam 2021 a enwie peye no. Yempre emwa kakra mfree IMF hofo and your friend balance of payment support. Emfen so yasene ni mfim pejam. Na was I pesi pejam no enim se atorenche minu na ato yen COVID-19 and the Russia-Ukraine crisis ato yen emwa ni mfim pejam. Chairman, made a copy of where just a small PowerPoint presentation of the program. Your friend of PCPEG, post-COVID program for economic growth. and only a program and ye kan ho asem say ya chichire ye program awie e wo be 7 pillars na mom ye behia emwa kakra fi IMF for nti no ene ma ifi ase ne IMF odi nkomo a ye kosre se omomwa yen $3 billion over a 3-year period na ye mfa mwa ye program no de ayeye no enema ahodo be nso ayeye no omom de be baako ewo mu a omogbo aye na nsia na aka ne de mene wo Charles ne Ghana fo nyina wo se ehwe na ye de ye adwuma enti se nnura ye wie bibia de wie ne se IMF nkomo na edi se omom meso ya sene na yen ye program aye implement no omom fa kakra mbehim no eno na omom board e approve ya say nano pay first disbursement of $600 million of size can ebabe so yasene mu kakra na yetumi e de akonim na niam akodo aka ne de e wo ya ensem se wo se hwe na ye de eye adwuma
kojo IMF yenya kodru ho ebise sa enkomo ya de bia ewo aban mpanyifo anu a woka ho efa atorenchem COVID-19 any Russia Ukraine anya no kwa ni issue no na yankasa so ya moye breye yankasa yesika sem no yankra ni ye eka ho eni abedru sei uso mu sei
chama nye me na me ya no me kind dia IMF for me the copy of program document no ebrewa no pay me are me jama me say in the weeks to come no bia uno mpani for be pensem we call page 4 or set a context say na assembly ni cover by ne ba ne say na Ghana for buy ye nim ti ma men kan page 4 no na men kan just a few highlights been show page 4 no or say context the compounded effects of large external shocks and pre-existing vulnerabilities have caused a deep economic and financial crisis. No more details. Or say, the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, tightening global financial conditions, and Russia's war in Ukraine have exacerbated A, fiscal, and B, debt vulnerabilities.
That is that na some once and away but
or say
exacerbated that there was an issue that
in the issue near the issue near vulnerabilities.
And that's some other
but say vulnerabilities and you tree near some maybe I was a penny back boy between chance say with me boy between now but case will be a vulnerable let's just say
let's just onyina
ye
let's just say ya nyina ye dada
nyina ye and assignment details of serve vulnerabilities no mama fa onko baby you provide the details say page 9 or chere some of the things that make Ghana vulnerable
even then
uko page 9 ho eba na or say for example expenditure savings which are also critical to create the needed fiscal space so the kind of fiscal vulnerabilities will stem from efficiency gains and a reduction of the large subsidy bill to the energy sector. I mean, details. The authorities have launched public expenditure reviews, including a review of statutory funds to identify potential sources of saving and improving spending efficiency. In addition, an ambitious reform agenda in the energy sector is expected to limit its growing fiscal costs. Maminko, another part, I'll highlight some of the vulnerabilities. I say, 2023 budget and associated bills enacted as a prior action for the program are consistent with these objectives. Then he provides, also, revenue measures adopted in this context aim to permanently improve the non-oil revenue to GDP ratio by 1% of GDP. Your revenue, until Saoba under fiscal now, your revenue, one of the vulnerabilities are your war as of mine. Say, abrebia sika aban ehwehwe na ode aye ejuma wabo nkofo anohomba se meye kwan ama meye we ama mesi school ama no obewie na ne nsan kanti de obeye ne se na akwakobo besia to fulfill some of those commitments no ebi wo ho a in particular energy sector obekaya be mfie be mienu ni ana be miensa ni ene e start board the rule say energy sector no nhihye bi wo ho a wo ye den a obetua wonsa kan wonsa nkan wo ye den a obetua saa nhihye ne kai wo ho take or pay kai wo ho na yaka ho asema kan say ye try renegotiate awie no
take or pay no.
In fact that's be last week say obekaya IPPs no start e ka say a kafufro bia because of forex losses near the abeka be 1.2 billion no yentua on be dundum mo nkania enti there are vulnerabilities in the Ghanaian fiscal program your friend your budget no say yentumi even with this program yentumi and solve moving forward ya ba be see that dem but the first point we have to make is say obi ka say bibia nsiye ena problem aba nya no kra because even the fund omo kan plane nya plane fa say eniema miensa or say large external shocks because enka sa external shocks na ma enka babia ye gina with your vulnerabilities no remember na ye fi program wa ye pagya ne enka say Ghana ye perfect o ye pagya data me starting mo ye pagya ye wie ye de vulnerabilities no wo ho but external shocks we am meka ho a enka ye nkonkodu sa mpempenso we say enti nyame adom ye wo clear program a ye di be free sa economic challenges we mu ena nyame adom emu aka cry kopre no ye nsa aka say question aka ne say ye burden ni nyina ye dia ye adwuma na one ye tumi achieve target no every baby aye we na two ya nsan ankosi ye dada mu eno ne meji di say nkomo a aka wachire a nipa dodo ebisa anope so ka ho
yakwa enim no na ye bebisa brofu bia odi kan performance criteria ne kwakra ne say sa brofu no ohona kwesi prad brofu bako the government
of the issue.
Yes, the government kwesi prad brofu bako performance criteria ohona asem no the government expectations here then
first of all
answer na basic drum kra na say accounting na tariff increase about with water electricity be cost ni ade but wo kan wa brofu
yetin me here no straight in fact wo hwe program na ya hye na ye PC peg na ma ye 7 major pillars a eno na ye hwe na ye de free baby a ye ginan
okay
public debt e was say e bafom e car o mine de no e was see to me etiso so wo hwe ye debt to GDP ratio as at December 2022 a na ye be 70% 71%. Chama tell me you
70 media
and go for you na 100% na 100% ya no correct na 70 71%. 100% na general government debt. You can't general government debt. Fane say ebusuani na aka different from Kwame Sefa ka. Kwame Sefa ka no central government debt. Eno na de bia no ye de hwe debt to GDP ratio. No na wo de hwe say e ka me ana say e ka me na no na de bia e ya me chirim say ora despite the $1 million na many Charles ye kan ezika boom na yeso ye de ka $1 million a enye pe cause ono na japade ne ade owo o de betua ne 1 million no many Charles ye kan de boom a e be di enti ye ka debt sustainability analysis na titru no ye the debt to GDP ratio na hwe na mom abra ye call fund why en fi ase no mo di nkomo no mo say ye ti ase ase mo de ne 70-71% but hwe ye hwe busuani na because uko cocoa border omo de ka bi ho enye part of central government debt inti nkan ye mfa nkan ye debt sustainability analysis ho uko some of the other sectors ankan ye mfa nkan but because of DSC aye for fund program tie no na wo ye bedu be 100% no. One of the first thing is say they will see to bedu be 55% by 2028. And no share down for fund no fund wo fund no IMF no I there was say Ghana you to me and two bones even before ye ba be sign up to fund program near fiase domestic side no I think ye ba be external debt sustainability one part of this program. Two, I will say you reform Ghanaian economy no. In fact, we have program document where chairman they are up to about 50 structural reforms 50 mebo bobi so ama anope say to me this wa yensa nkusi ye dadam biom na no ye be this wa enya ban ko an na be ye nyinara and meto me bo through some of those ones etoso me yensa bibi ti say ye exchange rate policy wo kroma say okay say last me buy ya yedi nkomo ne ye kan say ne ye di dollar di agro kroma say obi ton ade e kroma say o pese o ton in dollar obi rented dine or rented dine in dollar ye the dollar di agro kroma mo bi a onhia bi kra no na okwa akoto bi abeto se ebe kosoro eno ade e wo say yetumi deal with your monetary policy regime senior Bank of Ghana sometimes omo finance aban ade e wo say yetumi edi hujuma until for example to say assigning 0% financing with the central bank kwan a ye be fa so ma ankora adwuma entrepreneurship and export led growth strategy ne betumi export ye de ne ma kwa amanone na yesu enya dollar ne kakra bi afi ho ya de e wo say that say ye program we say ye hu adwuma ansa na social safety net anope me hwe me hu say Professor Bokpen kan say osuro say ehia for bebre pa in the social safety net ye de ehwe eno
to say leap
ehia for
to say leap
free
NHIS free
education grant ne ade eno say o say etumi hwe na ye medina ne na so na wono mo omhochiro mpa no enya emoa kakra ansa na de friend real sector obi peso ye fish kakra obi peso odo mo kakra se na me ka cho se yen ye dua mo kakra se hona adwuma ni mpuntu no efiba enti we ni yen big program fund for no provide a support kakra ma yetumi de afande man akoyenim but chairman sa niam ahodo we nyina titiriu te se program document ma be page 74 womo anase ye ne fund no agree on their friend structural benchmarks. First of all, your structural reforms be 50 and yama be 50 bi wa e wo se sesa wo Ghanaian economy ni mu a say yan sesa 600 million say 3 billion enye na be bibi
enti mo gitum say 600 million enye hwe
me say yan sesa sa niema no a 3 billion enye na be bibi enti sa niema no I was here, now my 600 million we see as part of the 3 billion and one bam faso.
Could you answer about chairman Yama says and my Misa Bako $600 million. Senya wo can say and ne ebia ka say krano Bank of Ghana and Saka. Waka bibi says say answer you suben bia 3 billion enyeshi. But 600 million yet bedding.
600 million no okay into part of it a balance of payment support
and here bro from Entiasia
Ghana hayati and yama who do a work room as a crafty man on any diaba in fact so what's the sin afi bia until recently no ye cranium mafia brutally more than ye de yama kwa brutally so wo cranium mafia brutally I will say anya hwe kra no wo de dollar ene koto dollar Ghana ye ntwa bi wa ha sei the only way a Ghana benya dollar no kwan mienu aje say yen ye export body kakra bayire kakra meko kakra gold kakra oil kakra na yesu ye de nya dollar ni bi na say hu ko hia say ye kwa kokra bibie fi abrochira ba ye de sa dollar na kwa koto ana say bi je say ekobo besia ekoje dollar fi o de beto ha ba sa besia no wo bo na ye ka okay se ye de niema kwa brochire na enya dollar na omo so de niema aba na ye de dollar tuo ma wo sese a broni friend no balance of trade enka ne papa mu a ye bewie na wo say balance of trade na ye positive na che say ye de niema kwa brochire enya dollar ye nya ho mfaso essence omo de niema bre ye a ye tua dollar bampempi no fitititi ye balance of trade ye negative aban we ye by 2017 mfie be ye enan no emu be ye send ya medi kan sesema no na ye positive enu mpa ye positive na nkyere se niema na ye de kwa amanone no dollar ye nyae no sa dollar ni na ba back to Bank of Ghana
there we
because nhihye ni bia ya ye ni se obi wo ho a ode na de koton na de wa abrochi a ode akoto dan wa abrochi dollar na mma obi export ofa to say ye gold ni ye fango ni ade a nhihye ya aban hodo aye ye betu beton be wie no dollar no ensan emma Ghana Inti balance of trade need to be positive, but interest a balance of payments na positive. And nuntina ehwa ko hia say ye benya dollar kakra na fan say they are choke ye dollar ewo Bank of Ghana because balance of payment no ewo form. In fact, nan say intem un say headline ba ko ba say ye reserves no ase nanka e asakra.
Yeah.
Inti first part ni say ebiba be choke balance of payment account no ewo Bank of Ghana. Second part ni say so your budget ni mo 2023 budget program no ye wo part ani say ye be bob besia fi amano ni first na nke be cut say Eurobond market and international capital market nya ko pe besia kakra enya dollar kakra every ho dey be support budget no because e to ayi tua okrom ha no ahobrasem chairman enso ye be di hu komo nti part of it so be call for budget financing through energy sector asemi aye ken because energy say contract ni dey was sign take up pay nke kan ni ade wom so we need negotiate no say onya obedum no odum no na nedum so si krom ha ya cost of doing business baby ebedu no ye nyina ye ntumi so an already inflation then am 50 something afi na ati about 41 say sama ansana your friend say tariffs crampo no mo ya adjustment because of exchange ade na asan akọ nanim kakra say usama dum so be ka ho because who ntuetua IPPs na cost of doing business be cost into part of it bon say energy sector obligations no ye behwe na ye meet those energy sector obligations part of it growth sectors na make no agric ne industry ne ade PC PM ne ko anim no kakra ebeko ho ma yetumi de eho no akọ anim nti 600 we say there those are some of the uses are ebeko balance of
FM 104.3 Would you mean